Hey, my amazing people. So, today we are going to talk about the soul of social dancing. Yeah, so we are not only going to be talking about salsa, bachata, kizomba, zouk, and all these dances, but actually we're going to talk about what social dancing really is or it has been. So, taking this topic into consideration, let's say about what social dancing really is. For example, if I had to break it down for a kid, like dumb it down to make it to the easiest way possible to make that person understand or make that kid understand, it will be something like this. So, when people comes together socially and the kind of dances they perform or share with each other is simply the social dances. Okay, now that's the most easiest form to explain it. Okay, and considering or taking this line into account, now if you understand, social dancing has been from a very, very long time. Yeah, because dancing has been even before the music that we know today has been, like, we have been acknowledging music. Even before that, actually, we know that we have been dancing even till today. The animals, till today, they express their anger, their fun, their fear, and different kind of expressions still through their body movements. However, the dance that we know today will be coming into existence or into acknowledgement quite later, after we'll be growing more culturally, we'll be getting more civilized, we'll be learning to name things, to make music, and we'll be that's how the story of dancing will be following up. But cutting it short, okay, as I said, I'm trying to make it as easier as possible for everyone to understand, right? Okay, so now as we talk today, now when we use the term social dancing, today it becomes mostly about the duet partnering kind of dances, which are done still with the baseline of what social dancing should be, which is about people coming together and sharing and dancing with each other. Yeah. Now, so that's but today when we're using the term social dancing, we mostly use for the duet and the partnering kind of dances like salsa, bachata, kizomba, zouk, tango, and so on. Many are there in the list to name it. And the good part is that in this generation, these dances are loved even more, and it's like spreading like fire. And I love that, and I really appreciate the people who are actually building up this community and spreading this love around. Now, anyways, coming back to what social dancing is, as I explained in a simpler way. Now, that means the formula of the social dancing still says the same. That means, what is the soul of social dancing? It's about people coming together, communicating, dancing, sharing love, energy, or however you will name it, as you understood. As I said, I want to keep it simple. So, with each other. Now, these forms can be different depending on which kind of background or the culture that we are coming from. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be even just duet or partnering. It can be even just people coming. If you see in the 14th and 15th century, just before the 18th century, that was the peak time when social dancing was even spreading around way more. If you see, technically, even folk dancings or folk dancers or folk dancings, to be more technically right, are also social dances. From the 18th century is the time when social dancing started taking shape more in the duets and partners, like a couple dancings. Okay, now coming fast forward today. So what is the social dancing? What is the soul of social dancing as we are talking? That means whether it doesn't matter which style we are coming from or we are learning, whether it's salsa, bachata, kizomba, these all are different languages. At the end, to justify one main thing, which is that we are able to communicate with each other through the language of dancing, to be able to share the energy, the vibe, the love, the music, and to be one with each other. That's the main purpose of what social dancing is. The main thing, which is about getting to communicate and improvise. That means we are learning the language like A, B, C, D, like some alphabets. Yeah, we're learning the language. But if you're going for that, the words in the language. But if you're going to the socials and we're repeating the same 26 steps, example 26, like the alphabets, that means we are going over there and we are just saying, like, instead of A, B, C, D, we are saying ma, ba, fa, ha, la, ha. But we are failing to communicate that, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Are you good? Oh, I like your dress. I like how you move. So at the end, this is the main aim of social dancing and the different languages that we are learning, whether it's salsa, bachata, kizomba, or any of these different forms from where it has originated to where it has evolved today, or even the new styles that they are coming up. At the end, if they're able to serve this purpose, then the soul of social dancing is fulfilled. Otherwise, even if you are the master, you become the master of one of the style, but if you fail to communicate, to improvise, to actually like make people feel good, and not get into the box of the frame of the A, B, C, D, but you're able to go beyond. You start talking, you're starting making sentences, you're starting having communication, even you're making it more better, maybe you're making it poetry in the movements, and so on, depending on what you exactly want to achieve through that. Whether you are going just to dance with the people to the next level, I want to even feel better, or I want to become a like a very good dancer, I want to become a teacher. This all depends on individual expectations from yourself. But at the end, the soul stays the same. Yeah, that we come together, we are able to communicate, we are able to improvise, we are able to have a sense of community. At the end, it is the best exercise. For me, social dancing, when I'm teaching, for me is one of the best tool to teach actually partnering. Actually, this is the dancing, because personally I'm performing in TV shows, opera, and different places. I have been a solo performer, a group choreographer, and also now doing duets. So I can say you personally from that experience, it's one of the best tool where you can actually not think about solo. It's not about you. You are as good as you are good with the partner, as you can make that person feel good and look good. Yeah, and that's such an amazing thing to learn about life. That's why what we fail in so much in relationships and all. So yeah, and so I used this as a tool to teach this thing, from touching, from touch, feel, senses, and even to execute, to listen, not only listen here, not only here, but actually through all our senses, and to really exercise our social skills. And what else can I say about social dancing? Because at the end, it's not only about dancing, it's not only about performances. Those all are the separate parts of it. At the end, if you're not able to come together and communicate and improvise and care about each other, have a sense of community, to be able to socialize, and then we fail in social dancing. But the best part is that this is the place where actually you can come together. It doesn't matter from which background you're coming from, what language you speak, what you what have you studied. It doesn't matter at the end, because when you come to social dancing, at the end we talk one language, which is dancing. We move, we communicate. All the other styles is to help to learn one of the language to be able to execute that. But if you just learn the language, but if you fail to actually communicate, the purpose of your learning language mostly failed, and it becomes mechanical. So stay tuned, guys, because I'll be making a lot of videos saying about how you can improve your social dancing, the kind of mistakes you should be avoiding in social dancing, the clothes that you should be wearing for the training or even for the classes, how can you learn from the teacher fast in the class, yeah, so that you are a fast learner, and how can you improve gradually and faster way, both physically and metaphysically. So all these psychological and physical tricks I'll be giving up in the coming up videos. And if you want something to know personally, please write me down below. If it's below, it shall be below. Yeah, so that it will help me even to generate more content for you guys from what you need from me. Okay, guys, so I hope this will help you. This will help you to actually get more excited to join the community of social dancing. Go to your local studio, or right now it's pandemic, maybe most probably they are doing most of the events outside, because we are doing the most of our events outside. So yeah, join the community. It's an amazing place to grow and be with people and have the sense of connection. But of course, now we are in a different situation, so find it, go for it for sure. And if you are already a social dancer and trying to be a teacher, don't forget the soul of social dancing. If you keep that, it will keep you forever, and it will never become mechanical for you. It will always be as exciting as you have been from beginners to intermediate. So see you guys. Oh, by the way, let me finish this with a joke that we have in social dancing. So usually when you're in the beginner, it's like, oh my God, these people are so good. I can never dance like them. I hope they don't come and ask me to dance. Oh, they're so good. Can I? Once they become intermediate. Today, I'm gonna dance with everyone. Are you ready? And show all my cool moves. I'm gonna try some new things even. And once they go to the advanced level, then oh, the music is shit. The crowd is so cringy. Oh, they're so intermediate. Yeah, it's so bad. So, what is the metaphor about this thing is that the more we become advanced or teacher, it becomes one of mechanical, and because it becomes a process, because we get stuck in the same framework, repeating the same thing, and that's why if you are catching the soul of the social dancing, it will never become mechanical for you. It will keep on evolving with you. And not only that, always what helps me is that even if I have become a like advanced or I'm performing or a teacher or whatever, I still keep my energy in my parties like I'm still that person in intermediate. And I'm excited about, oh, I'm gonna dance with everyone possible today. Okay, so I'll leave you guys with this feel and see you in the next video.